Creative ideas can turn up suddenly. You can wake up at 3 a.m. with a brand new idea. You can let your mind wander while taking a shower or going for a run or a walk, and an idea can pop up out of nowhere. While inspiration can strike unexpectedly, you can be prepared and have a journal or a notebook at hand. In my previous video, I completed a sketch of a medieval house, and I am planning to build it as an architectural sculpture with a light inside. In this video, I will record the construction of this medieval house I'm building, and I am using cardboard. I had a box that was delivered recently with a kitchen appliance, and it is super strong. I love how a medieval house has the first floor that sits on the ground floor while spilling over to have a bigger footprint. It makes me think of a person whose love handles are impossible to contain in skinny jeans. Craft knives or Stanley knives can be quite dangerous, especially for people on blood thinning medicine. These have to be used with care. I had a random thought. The astronauts who were stuck in space for an additional 9 months and was recently rescued and returned to Earth made me wonder if they had any craft supplies in the International Space Station. Could they make all sorts of things with a glue gun, or would they be allowed to use a craft knife up there? They certainly had the time to kill. And how would zero gravity impact my mini medieval house if I was up there? There is something that has me curious. I hear there's a lot of people nowadays who are watching YouTube videos for their entertainment. They say that YouTube reaches more adults over 18s during prime time than any other cable network. I guess I am one of the ones who's watching YouTube channels on a daily basis. My three favorite ones are these. Number one, Escape to Rural France. A guy called Dan is rebuilding a chateau ruin in France. The second one is Martijn Dollard, a Dutch guy renovating a stone house in the Italian Alps. And the third one is Suburban Homestead, Siloe Oliveira is doing a video journal of his garden through the seasons. Please leave me a message to tell me which 3 channels are your favorites. Due to my medieval house having a light inside, I have to allow for access to the bulb location. My plan is to have the first floor section slot into the ground floor section, so whenever one needs to replace the bulb, you just lift off the first floor section off the ground floor section. The plastic bag came in handy when I needed to glue the bits together for the first floor while it was placed on top of the ground floor section. Some glue got stuck to the plastic bag, but this was preferable to the cardboard of the ground floor. I used masking tape to finish off the slots on both floors to allow for a snug fit. You will notice the medieval house I am making is enormous. This was totally intentional, as the one I made before was more petite, and I wanted to see how a larger one would look. In the next episode, I will be working with air dry clay. I will be making the textures on the walls of the ground floor to look like granite blocks, and the first floor walls will look like wooden beams and plaster in between those. The roof is supposed or planned to look like slate tiles. For some parts, I will make latex molds and will press the air dry clay into these to transfer specific textures to the clay. If you are keen to see this, please subscribe, and when the video is released, you will receive a note to say it is available. I am having great fun building this miniature house, as well as making the videos.